Hello guys, it's Shrimp time here and we got another English video. I'm very happy that I'm able to do those English videos because I see that more and more of foreign people start to watch my channel. But let's go to today's topic. Today we are going to talk about the rested tank, or the tank for shrimps that we cull from our main shrimp packs. So if you are not familiar with selective breeding, I think that these videos that will be made in a short amount of time will be quite helpful. So the rested tank is a name that I heard from Chris from Shrimp King, and he calls in that way the tank that he puts all the shrimps that he's culling from the tanks, and the breeders generally are putting those shrimps. If you don't want to kill the shrimps when you cull them, and I think that's the way to go, you should have this type of tank, because during the selection, during the culling process, you will need to take some shrimps from your main pack, or even you will have to put most of your shrimps out of your main pack so that you can enhance the chance of getting this nice color, nice gradation, and nice looking shrimps. And there are two ways to arrange the rested tank. The first way is to put separately females and males, so that you stop breeding the shrimps that you don't like, or that don't have the perfect look, perfect coloration, or perfect pattern. And in this way you are putting most of your shrimps in two separate, or more even, separate tanks, but two at least. And in the first tank you got females, in the second tank you got males, and you are sure that shrimps won't breed anymore. This method is quite good if you want to get the best results and you are not interested in keeping other shrimps than the top-notch, top-grade shrimps. The second method, which I generally prefer, is to use a tank that you put both females and males from the tanks you cull. And you do that so that you will be able to get some new patterns, some new colors of your shrimps, because if you will mix this high amount of different gradation, different type and different color shrimps, you have at least a slight possibility of getting nicely colored shrimps, or even to get a new pattern. And if you get that new pattern, afterwards you can try to select those shrimps that shows the similar or the same new pattern, and you are able to try to breed them and maybe start a new line. You need to remember as well that there are some very hard and very restrictive rules if we are talking about the rested tank. But before I will talk about those rules, I would like to hear from you in the comments, or to read from you in the comments, if you like the topic of selective breeding and if you want any more videos about selective breeding. As I said, I'm thinking about making a separate playlist which will be only for the selective breeding. I even considered to show you how I choose my shrimps for culling, how I drive my shrimp tanks so I get better and better results, and I get those shrimps that you have the opportunity to see on my Facebook's photos. So leave a comment if you are interested. in these types of videos. And now getting back to the basic and the most important rules of keeping the reste tank. The first rule is that everything that goes into the reste tank and that will breed in that tank, it will be never able to go back to the tank with the main pack. It is because shrimps got quite sophisticated genetics, and it's really hard to say the genetics that the particle shrimp got. So the shrimp have the genotype and phenotype. Genotype and phenotype. The genotype is the thing that determines what is the genetic code of the shrimp. And this genetic code can handle or can bring different genes from for that shrimp, and some of these genes can be recessive. They can affect the appearance of the shrimps, and they can destroy your whole pack. Because if you keep this reste tank the way I do, you will get different hybrids, and hybrids can breed different shrimps, and it is quite sophisticated topic, but it is very important to remember that if you get the great looking blue bolt like in this video in the middle, you cannot put that blue bolt into the main blue bolt tank. In a matter of fact, I need to admit that this blue bolt probably is a hybrid that came from the Galaxy line. And due to that fact, I cannot put, even though it got great coloration, I cannot put that shrimp back into the main tank because it would ruin my my whole blue bolt pack. You need to remember as well, it is especially dangerous if you put a male in this type of tank, because male can impregnate a lot of females, and you won't be even able to correct that error in the future. So the main rule, the thing that is going into the reste tank never is going back to the main tank. The second and quite important rule if you are doing a selective breeding is the pureness of genotype. So every time you're not sure the genetics of the shrimps, you are putting them into the reste tank. Even if you bought a new pack of shrimps, for example, a new pack of let's say red ruby shrimps, for me, if those red rubies will breed pinto shrimps or will breed black king kongs, for me the whole line need to go to the reste tank. It is not possible to breed that red rubies to another people like red rubies if they are not the pure line. Of course, if you are breeding shrimps only for yourself, you can keep those red rubies, but it will take a lot of time and a lot of effort to clear the line. Even after a few generations, let's say 5 generations, you can get the black king kongs as well from that pack. So the second, the very important rule is to use the reste tank for the thing it is designed. So you need to use it every time you're not sure of the genetics of the shrimps. And for me, these are the two main rules. You can also use reste tank like a special breeding facility for the hybrids. You can use the special devices, the special containers, so that you will isolate the female and the male you want to breed with each other. And afterwards you can wait for the next generation of shrimps and choose them and try to breed a new line. So I think the topic has ended, and I told you all the most important things about keeping the rested tank and about using it in selective breeding. I hope that you liked my video. If you do, leave a thumb up, comment, subscribe, maybe support my channel. Thank you for your time, and till the next video, see you.